Alexandra and Robin. Wow, what a film.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Word, thank you.
Robin, you put up a post on Instagram and it said, life is strange and complicated, but there are days like today where my only job is to celebrate. What's it been like to finally get to celebrate this film?
I kept saying yesterday, it's a quiet thing. There's a beautiful song that Kendra and I wrote about where a young woman's talking about what experiencing love feels like. And it's not like bells, it's not whistles, it's not like this loud, big, high intensity thing. It's like actually really quiet, and it kind of comes in the back door, and it has a calmness to it. And that's how I've been feeling with all of this. Like I'm having these moments of looking around and being like, ooh, wow, like I've been working 20 years to have this moment.
Yeah.
And like right now, this feels real right. It feels real right. And I know it's right because there is an easiness to it. There's a relaxation to it. And there's an affirmation that you and I have a right to be here. That's really cool.
Oh, that makes me want to cry.
Yeah.
That's so real.
Yeah, well, you both have a right to be here and you were both amazing. And Alexandra, you said, your final audition, you were in a room with Andrew Garfield. You're auditioning over Skype for Lin-Manuel Miranda, and you made him cry. You walked out and you said, I don't feel like I need the job. I already did.
I mean, you know what? She did need that job. She did need that job. But at the same time, I felt so artistically fulfilled in that moment to see him. I mean, he wasn't sobbing. I will give it to him. But like he was emotional. And to be able to do that, one, to someone over Skype, but two, to Lin-Manuel Miranda, felt like a huge win for me to be able to connect with him as not only my director, but as someone, a viewer who was watching something go down with me and my counterpart. That felt like success in that moment. And I called my agents and I was like, I think I just did something in there. And it's the first time I've really ever felt like I put something on, wore the shit out of it, and then like left it there, and that just felt so good to me as an artist, as an actor, as a woman, as a Black woman, as a gay woman. Like there was a lot of layers.
The intersectionality
Honey,
is
I just like
everywhere. I love it.
Stick the box.
True.
There's so many lines that I could actually throw at you from this film, but there's a line, and Jonathan says after the focus group, I could be rewarded for my creativity instead of rejected and ignored. Robin, you just spoke about, you felt like this is 20 years in the making. How did you just keep going and going and going?
I mean, right now, what I felt when you started saying that was like, all anyone wants is to be seen. Even people who are shy, like everyone has a story, and they're just, I'm stealing this from Elizabeth Gilbert, so I want to make sure I give credit. And she always says, like, everyone has a story and they're just waiting for someone to hear it. And I feel like for me as an actor, I wanted to be seen fully and not reduced and not only, one-dimensional. And I think that a lot of times what sustained me was me reminding myself why I chose this and why I love this. But then I'm not gonna lie, there were moments where I just felt seen. And that sliver of that moment of being seen, just it sustained me. It was like gas. It was like Sondheim giving Jonathan a compliment, And I'm still doing that.
Well, Robin and Alexandra, we definitely see you, and I can't wait to see more of you. Alexandra, what impact does this experience have on you? What does this make you want to do?
I think that with this movie in particular, especially with the outside societal context of a pandemic, is I just want to love on my friends. I really want to love on my friends. I really want to be there for them when they need me, and be there for them when they don't need me, and just be there. I want to be able to show up for them my friends, my family, the people that I come into contact with. I want to connect to humans that much more. And I think that this pandemic made us all sit inside and really think about who we are and what we're doing on this earth. And then going in and doing this movie that really asked that question, what are you going to do with the time that you have? And it made me want to be present. I don't want to think about tomorrow. I don't want to think about my 5, 10, 20-year plan. Like, it's good to have those things, manifest them, write them down, burn them, give them to goddess. But like what I'm doing right now, right here, the love that I'm showing, the way that I am of service to people that I know and people that I don't know, that is what defines me as a human being. And this movie really solidified that for me.
I'm so inspired by the two of you, and there is so much joy. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
We love you. You're awesome.